Welcome to the Affinity application tour. With the Affinity app, you can share your movie ratings with nearby devices. Since we care about your privacy, the Affinity development team has implemented new amazing features to give you full control over your data. We start the tour with the Explorer screen. Tap on the profile icon and navigate to the settings page to see the available settings of the Affinity app. Click on the Privacy Region Settings tab to reveal the available settings that allow you to control where and how you want to share your data. On this screen, you can see 4 available options. The first option defines whether you want to control your data via circular sharing region or not. If this option is disabled, your data will be shared as soon as you click on the Start Sharing button. So in order to enable the control of the data sharing, you have to enable this option first. Now let's move on to the second option, Privacy Regions. This option allows you to manually define circular regions where you would like to share your data. If you click on the Privacy Regions tab, you will see a geographic map centered on your current GPS location. In order to define a circular sharing region, please tap on the Region green button and select the circular region. Then simply drag on the map to draw a circle that corresponds to the circular sharing region. The drawn sharing regions are saved automatically. To change the created circular sharing region, click on the Edit button and you will be able to change the position of the circle and its radius. Click on the Save button to save your changes or on the Cancel button to discard the made changes. You can also delete the created sharing region by clicking on the Delete button. To delete a particular region, just tap on the circle on the map and the sharing region will be deleted. Click on the Save or Cancel buttons to save or discard your changes. The map has also a search function to help you to find out a particular location on the map without losing too much time dragging the map back and forth. So let's create a couple of circular sharing regions one more time. The Affinity application also provides you with the sharing region suggestions based on the pedestrian activity in your region of interest. Affinity analyzes the pedestrian activity and suggests you the regions in crowded places, so nobody will be able to find out that the data you share with nearby devices comes exactly from you, because in a crowded place there are plenty of possible active nearby devices. Tap on Sharing Region Recommendations to see what circular sharing regions the Affinity app suggests you at the moment. The blue circles on the map are the sharing regions you have defined in the previous screen, and the green circles are the new suggested sharing regions. To see why the Affinity app suggests these circles, tap on the Heat Map button to reveal the pedestrian activity heat map. As you can see, the application suggests the circular sharing regions around the areas with high pedestrian activity. On the screen, you can also edit the suggested circular regions and delete them as well. If you are happy with the suggested sharing regions, please click on the Accept button and the suggested regions will become your new sharing regions. Move to the Privacy Regions screen to ensure the result. As you can see, the suggestions were successfully saved and considered now as your new sharing regions. You can change or delete the created regions anytime. The last setting option gives you the possibility to share your data according to the context sensing. For example, if there are no sufficient conditions to share your data with nearby devices, the sharing will be automatically disabled and then enabled again when the conditions become acceptable. Enable these settings if you want to reduce the battery drain. Now let's test the defined sharing regions. First, you have to go back to the Explorer screen and start the sharing service. As you can see, the service has successfully started and the sharing is currently enabled. To see how the running service reacts to the GPS changes, let's head on to the Privacy Region screen. As you can see, the sharing is enabled because your current location is inside of a sharing region. Now let's suppose your current location has been changed and you left the sharing region. If you look into the service notification, you will see that the sharing has been successfully disabled. Now, when your GPS location enters the sharing region, you can see that the sharing has been successfully enabled. Now, if you navigate back to the Privacy Regions settings screen and disable the Enable Privacy Regions option, you will see that the service has started the sharing again. This happens because the service does not consider the defined circular sharing regions anymore. Now you have learned how to fully control the sharing of your data. Thanks for watching, and the Affinity team wishes you all the best. Goodbye.